Hi guys, it's Jackie again. This is August 2019's my budget review. This was my budget I written out earlier. I actually didn't do a video about it. This is actually my first month doing all this stuff. These are all my categories that I have in my budget. I do my budget over on mint.com. I use it to track my daily spending and it's easy to use. I've used mint.com probably for 10 years. Like when it first kind of came out, I've been one of those people that use it. I always look at my mint.com probably at least 5 times a week. I look at it a lot. For sometimes I would look at it like twice a day, every day, all the time. So it was kind of ridiculous. I haven't looked at it as much, but I have been having these categories here all listed here for quite some time on mint.com. So I kind of just keep the same categories, and I like to budget what I'm going to spend for each category in the very beginning of the month. But then I like to go back over my budget at the end and actually write the actual, and then like the plus or minus, which is like either I went over or I have like money left over, which I like to roll over to the next month, and I also roll over my plus category. So if I'm over in a certain thing, like there's like an example that I would use would be like I pay my auto insurance every 6 months. So I pay the auto insurance. So right now I'm over in that amount. I'll show that soon when I fill it in. But I just have $94 taking that money off every month. I don't actually pay anything for this month. I have a 0 here, and then I'll have an overage, and then by I think 2 more months I'll have that back down to 0, and then I pay another 6 monthly, and so this stays about the same, $94 or $95. It depends on, like, if it's just $1 off, I just kind of move it to make sure it's about, you know, every 6 months pay, you know, whatever the payment is divided by 6, and it's around whatever that is, and then I'm gonna have to change it by $1 for a month or 2, but it depends. But anyway, so that's kind of how that plays out for that one. I'll explain it on the way, all on the way. So this is gonna be my August 2019. So for mortgage, I pay a giant amount, but I'm paying over double my mortgage payment. So I actually did pay the $4,000 for the month of August. So there is no plus or minus. It was the exact amount. For my second mortgage, which is on my rental house, I actually did pay the $1,810. So we're gonna do $1,810, and that's gonna be a 0 for the difference. And then for home improvement, this one I actually did spend a lot more than I planned, but I had a lot rolled over. So for this one, I spent $520. And for I'm actually still have amount rolled over from previous months. I actually have, it's gonna be negative $704 still left in my, I call it kind of like a, what do they call them? Some people have like cash accounts, they or slush funds. I'm gonna call it a, you know, it's just rolled over from the previous amount. So like some months I didn't spend the amount and it just rolls over. So it's like the amount that I've budgeted but haven't used up yet. So this one, $120 from this budget, actually reduced this. So if that made any sense, I think it makes sense. Anyway, so for this utilities here, it's actually another rental house I have, and I just pay certain utilities like insurance, property tax, and some other utilities. I actually do pay the sewer, and I paid a water bill, I believe, this month. So for that one, I paid, oops, I paid $219. And then that one's, I'm over by $700. Oh my gosh, you can hear the music in the background. It is getting loud outside. I don't know what's going on. I think there's a game. And for some reason, this new stadium they built near me, I can hear the games from here, and I didn't used to. So I think the sound system's a lot better, but it's really loud because the stadium's pretty far away. So I can't believe how loud it is. But anyway, so the next one's gonna be groceries. I didn't actually spend over $300. I had kind of out of the house a lot, so I didn't spend as much on groceries. So $273 is what I paid actually. And then for that one, I don't set these all in stone. So I had $300 here, and in my Mint budget, I can move it around to change things, because I do have I change it all. It all comes down to the total that I budget myself for the month. I know that's a big number, but most of it's going to mortgages, so to pay extra on and all that. So anyway, so for this one, I actually just rounded it. I put the budget down to $273 just so that I would have a 0 here. I try to keep it around 0. And then I'll just like move the money towards other places that were a little high for some reason. And this one is probably like going towards, well, I'm still over in restaurants, but I added some to certain things. So anyway, so for electric, that's going to be pretty much right on the money. It says $2.99, but I think I had an extra $1, so that was rolled over. So I actually paid $300. And then that's going to be a 0 for that one. And then vet bill. I did have a vet bill. Unfortunately, one of my cats was getting quite old, and I had to take him and put him down. It was very sad. I've had him for like 15 years. It was ridiculous. Yeah, so I actually had to pay some money, put him down, and it was sad. So I paid some money there, and I am over my vet bill because I've had a couple vet incidences. So I have $426. I am over still, but I'm paying $167 towards that, so it'll go down. Hopefully I won't have, well, I think I do have to buy some medicine next month, so this will go up, but in a few more months it'll go back down. I might have to raise my vet bill, or my budget for my vet. We'll see. Anyway, so for auto fuel, actually spent a lot on gas. Well, not too much more. So it was $185. It's a little more than I planned, but then I was also over for the month before that, so that means I'm over by $84. A little higher than I want to be, but what can you do? It's gas. You need gas. All right, so home goods, that's gonna be exactly $137. So that was on budget, and I have a 0 on that. And then for the utilities, actually, yep, I actually spent $124. Oh, I was actually right on. So that's, usually I don't budget this number because I usually don't know what it is in the beginning, but maybe I did for some reason because it was exact. It's kind of strange. Hardly ever happens. So for utilities, I have another 0, plus or minus. For internet, let's see, we get down here. All right, so for internet, I was at 106 exactly. Oh no, I skipped one. Cell phones. Cell phones, it was at 121, and this is the last payment. That's going to be this high. I believe it's going to go down to like 104, 105. So that's going down some. Yay! We paid off our cell phones, so we own them. So we don't have any lease payments. So that's awesome. So that's at 0. And then the internet was 106. That was I already knew it, so I just budgeted for it. That was what it was, and we're also at 0 for that one. All right, so clothing, we did spend a little on clothing, but I was over from months before, so I spent $37 out of the $100 that I budgeted, but we're still over by $8. Not bad, not bad, not bad. And then, so restaurants. I spent more than I planned. I was gone, I wasn't at home. So for restaurants, it wasn't too much more. It was only $114 at restaurants. And that makes me gonna be over $13 on restaurants for the month. Auto insurance, we didn't spend any money, but I'll put a 0 there. But I'm still over, so I'm at $187 now. So 2 more months, that'll be down to 0, and then we'll have another 6 months due. So, all right. So for gifts, I did spend some money, just a little bit, $10, and I did have a rollover balance of. Oh, actually, I had money left over, so it's like slush fund money. So now I have $140 left to spend, and yeah, so I have that much money that I haven't spent yet towards gifts. So I have my sister's weddings is probably going to be next year, so I gotta start saving up for that. Then also Christmas is coming around the corner, so I'll probably be bumping up my gifts budget soon. Maybe not next month, but maybe. We'll see. We'll see what I got to work with. All right. So personal care is like haircuts, nails. I haven't done my nails, but I did a little bit ago. My husband got a haircut this month. So let's see. And I also like makeup and such. So for personal care, I spent $42. But we're also over, I believe, for the month before, so we're over by $24. Not too bad. Alcohol. So we do drink alcohol. We're not horrible, but this one is only $21 this month. That's under what I budgeted, but we were over from the month before by $17. Wait, alcohol. Yep, $17. So still over, but not too bad. Coffee shops. Now coffee shops were over. We spent $34. We're over from before, so now we're over by $11. Need my coffee. All right, we're getting down here, huh? All right, so next one we have is fast food. Fast food, for some reason, okay, so we spent $29, but I guess I had a surplus left over from the month before, or didn't spend as much as I planned, so now we're back down to 0 for that one. Yay! Natural gas, we did spend the $17 for the bill, so we're at, is that 1? Nope, we're at 0 on that one too. Woo woo. And then Netflix was $13. Went up a couple bucks a couple months ago, so now it's at $13, and we're at 0 on Netflix. Pet supplies, I believe I didn't spend any money on my pets. I usually, when I buy a lot of my pet supplies, it goes into the groceries category. So like cat litter and stuff, I'll buy it at the same time. So I kind of don't like separate it out. So it just kind of all gets lumped in there. So this time I believe I didn't spend anything. Yep, nothing. And I actually took some of that money and spread it out somewhere else, because now I only have an excess of $1 instead of $7. So I must have moved $6 around. For vacation fund, I didn't spend any money, and I have a surplus to spend on future vacations of $49. Ooh, I need to up that. Vacation, I need to up a lot. I'm planning on going home for at least 2 more times this year, so I gotta really up this vacation fund. Jewelry, insurance, I didn't spend any money. and we are at $12 left, so it's just subtracting $4 each month, and then I'll pay another jewelry insurance payment. Basically, it's just like, you know, my ring, and I have a couple rings, and you know, anything, if I lose it or it gets like stolen off me or something, I have like, I think it's $3,000, up to $3,000 I can get it replaced for no deductible. I pay it every month to keep, it's like USAA, so I pay that. It's just a peace of mind. It's not too expensive. It's, I think, $35 to $40 a year. It's not horrible. Anyways, so for auto service, we didn't do anything this month, so that's a 0. And I believe we have a pretty big, surplus here that we can spend to get something fixed, if anything. So $249. So that's still in the bank account, ready to be spent if we need something. And then the last but not least, education. And I did spend a lot. The school year just started back up. So far, actually I spent more than this, but it doesn't show because it's on my Amazon account. So let's see. So I spent $284. And then that brought my account, I have a big surplus of $553. All right. So we'll get back up to here. I'm going to calculate the actual amount spent. This might take a while, y'all, I'm just saying. So we got the 4,000, 1810, 520, 219, 273, 300. Ooh, expensive utility bill, man. Electric. Ooh, hot summer. 324 plus 185. I'm just going to equal that. Okay, plus 137 plus 124 and 121, 106 plus 37 plus 114 plus 10 plus 42. You hear my doggy in the background barking? She's barking at those people talking. It is loud. They're like over almost a mile away. They're really loud. I don't know why it's so loud. $34 plus $29. Almost there. And $17 plus $13 for Netflix. And one more. $284 equals. Alright, so I did go over for the budget total. I'm trying to think why or how. Well, let's see, but how much did I really go over though? So 8,720 minus the 8,500, so 220. So I can probably go, okay, I did spend more on home improvements, but you know, less on this and that and blah blah blah. So technically I'm gonna blame the education, because 284, like, and I have 0, but I have the surplus, so this is surplus from months before, so therefore that 284 is why I'm over, but I'm actually under. If I subtract that out, I didn't spend as much, so I blame back to school. Yeah, whatever. So that's it. And then so these are going to be like, I have $74 to spend on home improvement, so yeah, there's the end. $787. So I spent $8,720 for the month of August. I budgeted $8,500. So that means I'm over by, let's see, I'm over by $220. but I still have all these things to spend, so I blame education. This is just for my reference. So that's going to be August 2019. Thanks for watching. I'm Jackie. Please like and subscribe my videos. I will be posting a September monthly soon. Actually, probably film it tomorrow, obviously, because it's September 1st. We're going to try to post these. I'll probably try to post these tomorrow. Also, it's getting kind of late, so thank you again, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.